Is the world being divided into two blocks again? And this time it's US and China. So in today's editorial, we're going to talk about it. Come, let's have a look. Now, are Trump and Xi reviving the bipolarity? After the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, the USA became the world's only superpower, and this was called the unipolar world. That means the world where only one country is in power. But basically, one country had maximum power in politics, economy, military and technology, everything. But slowly, other countries like China, India, Russia, Brazil, all these other countries are becoming, stronger. Groups like BRICS, G20, Asian, Quad are becoming more and more important. And this led to the idea of a multipolar world. Now, many countries are sharing power. Now, this article says something interesting that is happening again. Donald Trump seems less interested in big groups like NATO and Quad, and Xi Jinping also doesn't seem too excited about BRICS and G20. Instead, both countries seem more focused on dealing directly with each other and protecting their own interests. This creates a question: are we moving from a multipolar world, which means many power, back to a bipolar world, which means two major powers, that is China and US? Now, let us understand the background. Number one, unipolar world 1991 onwards. USA became stronger after USSR collapsed. Many believed American diplomacy, democracy plus capitalism will dominate forever. But after 2000s onwards, multipolar world started becoming. China rose rapidly. India, Russia, European Union, Brazil, Turkey, etc. became important. Platforms like G20, BRICS gained importance. Now, third is the possibility of new bipolarity. New global politics looks like USA bloc versus China bloc, competition in trade, AI technology, military, semiconductors, South China Sea, Taiwan, influence in global south. Now, there are multiple angles, multiple dimensions of this article. The first dimension is the political dimension. Second is the economic dimension, third is the security, and fourth is the institutional dimension. Now, what is the India's dimension? India benefits from multipolarity because it gives strategic autonomy, can balance relations with both Russia, China, and US, gains bargaining power in global institutions. But bipolarity can pressure India to choose sides, which India avoids most of the times. Now, this becomes highly important for GS Paper 2 International Relations, GS Paper 3 Technology Competition, and for essay also this becomes highly important. And that is it for today. Thank you for watching.